Ecstasy and agony for the Warriors and Kevin Durant. Toronto U. Steve Kerr decided to open Game 5 of the NBA Finals with the death lineup, a decision that would add drama to Kevin Durant's return to duty. As if easing into a role, Durant got off the Warriors team bus and walked slowly through the arena hallway with his head bent down, black hoodie pulled up, solemn expression on his face, the very vision of the Grim Reaper. Although the Grim Reaper probably wouldn't you as Durant did you break into the KD tunnel dance, his pre-game ritual when the team gathers outside the locker room before storming the court. Box score A. Once on the court, more dancing. 412 George, the band was back together. Durant and Steven, that Warriors poetry has waxed and waned this season, but it was there in the first quarter Monday, superstars in sync, physically and spiritually. In just less than 12 minutes, Durant scored 11 points on 5 shots, U 3 for 3 on 3-pointers, U with 2 rebounds and a block. As usual, then, snap. Durant, hooked Durant's exit, with the Warriors leading 39-34, was even more theatrical than his entrance had been. Some Toronto fans cheered as Durant sat on the court, dazed, clutching his leg. Several Toronto, 45 minutes after the game, Klay Thompson was still fuming, mad as he sat at his locker. "That's crazy," Thompson muttered, eyes blazing. "They should be ashamed." Durant left the court, leaning heavily on Andre Iguodala's shoulder, with Curry right behind, carrying a towel. The very picture of brotherhood and solidarity, the way they dreamed it would be in the Hamptons, only this limp-off wasn't part of that dream. Late in the third quarter, as Thompson was drilling a corner 3 to give the Warriors an 80-73 lead, Durant made his way slowly under the grandstands toward the loading dock exit, on crutches, accompanied by a downcast general manager Bob Myers. "Ladies and gentlemen, KD has left the building, and the 2019 NBA Finals, at least as a participant." This was the perfect setup for a win-1 for the Jipper, and the Warriors played the rest of the game on an inspired level. "Yeah, he gave us all the strength we needed at halftime," said guard Quinn Cook, Durant's closest friend on the team, "and we wanted to win it for him." Durant texted Cook after the game. "He's in good spirits," Cook said. "He's happy the Raptors rallied and pulled within sight of Canada's first NBA title, but down the stretch, the Warriors jipperized in a 106-105 win, sending the finals back to Golden State, aka Oakland, for Game 6. Durant sent out a post-game Instagram message dubbed "Nation gonna be loud as foo for Game 6. I am hurting deep in the soul right now, I can't lie, but seeing my brothers get this win was like taking a shot of tequila, I got new life lol." Kerr had said before the game, "One game turns a series. It changes the moment." He was referring to a potential Warriors win, because a Toronto win wouldn't change the series, it would end it. Oh, how this one game turned the series. And maybe the future makeup of the Warriors. If Durant's month-long recovery caused friction between him and his teammates, as some speculated, you would not know it from everything on view Monday, before and after the injury, especially after. Will Durant still move on down the line this offseason? As widely speculated, his Golden State adventure played out like an overmined river claim during the gold rush? That's still up in the air, but after this game, we all have a bit clearer picture of Durant's place in the Warriors universe, and maybe Durant does, too. He surely watched Curry's post-game TV interview, in which Curry seemed to be so emotional that his eyes welled up. Durant will learn of Myers' emotional post-game comments, including, "He's one of the most misunderstood people. He's a good teammate." He will read of Thompson's anger. "This game was special, in a lot of ways. It saved a dynasty." Scott Osler is a San Francisco Chronicle columnist. Email Twitter Related slideshow. Best of the 2019 NBA Finals provided by Iman.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park, pot.